how to make pancakes without eggs. It's a Saturday morning, you want to make pancakes, you don't have eggs. I'm going to show you how I do this. It's coming up on the Last Minute Cook. If you like pancakes and you don't always have eggs, or you're cutting back on eggs, this recipe is so good. My kids love it, my husband loves it. They're fluffy, they're just perfect, they're beautiful, and I can't wait to show you these pancakes. So, also, it's dairy-free, and I just realized my hair's down. This is a dairy-free, still very fluffy, yummy pancake recipe. I'm gonna go over the ingredients with you real quick. Now I'm making pancakes for 5 of us, and these are growing kids, and they eat a lot. So this typically makes, depending on how big I make my pancakes, like 12. I think I get 12 of these, and they get all gobbled up. So what I'm using here, you can definitely half this recipe if you don't need 12 big pancakes. And I'm talking Texas size pancakes, not little dinky dollar size, the silver dollar pancakes. So these makes a lot of batter. So I'll go over the ingredients. We are using 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that, we're going to add 6 teaspoons of baking powder. Give that a little mix with your fork or your whisk, and half a teaspoon of salt. You do need a little bit of salt in this. Half a teaspoon is not very much considering we're using 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I don't ever cut this recipe in half because we are famished, starving, crazy people on Saturday mornings. Tablespoon of sugar, but you can, cut this in half if you want to. Let this all mix. Then to this I add 2.5 cups of almond milk, and this is a vanilla almond milk. The vanilla just gives it a little bit of flavor. Of course, it gives it flavor because it's flavor, but it gives it a vanilla flavor. So then I just mix that up, and I'll move over this whisk to spoon use. Okay, set that aside. Now, once I get the almond milk in, I'm going to add in my 3 tablespoons, leveled tablespoons of applesauce, and give that a mix. I throw in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed to 3 tablespoons of water. Just mix that first, give it a little stir. It's better to let this flaxseed sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, but what I'll do is I'll just mix this, and I'll let it sit for about 30 seconds. I will take a sip of coffee, maybe 2, and hopefully it didn't drip all in front of me because it is Saturday morning. Okay, this is better if it can sit for just 5 minutes, so it gets like an egg consistency, and this is such a great binding agent. So basically that ground flax kind of wakes up and becomes a binding agent for the pancakes. So give that a good stir. We don't want to overstir. See, I'm talking, and I'll just keep stirring, and that's no bueno, because if you over mix your pancake batter, it will get tough on you. Now, my stove should be about hot, and I get in super big trouble if on Saturday mornings I don't put something in the pancakes like chocolate chips. So I will add those, but not into my main batter, because we don't all want the chocolate chips, because that would be too easy if everybody wanted the same thing, right? So I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna go over to the stove, and I'll show you how these fry up, skillet up, bake up. They're delicious. Just keep watching. So I know that a lot of people are like, don't use spray, but you know what? In Saturday mornings, that's what I'm gonna use. Mr. Pancake, behave. Just kind of use your ladle or your spoon or whatever you're using to put it in the shape you want, and just when you correct the shape, you just do it from the top layer of your pancake, because if you try to move, see, it wants to move. Just the very top layer, just kind of push, kind of even it out and get it into a circle. See? Just be nice and gentle, and it behaves for you, even when you haven't had your coffee. So my trick here is to put the chocolate chips right on top instead of mixing it in the batter because we don't all want chocolate chips. And I can control these by just poking them down in there. Because if you don't poke them in, when you flip them, you're gonna get like chocolate on your griddle. So I just kind of poke them in and then the batter will stay on top. All right, let's check and see if this guy's ready. It feels ready. These kind don't like, this kind doesn't bubble up on the sides. So I just have to feel the bottom. They don't behave like pancakes with eggs and milk. You just have to kind of feel, and that one needs a little bit longer. And when they're ready, just flip it over. I want to make sure that this guy is cooked through. I kind of cheat and check that it's cooked through because, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that's done. These are beautiful. That's ready. So I've tried this with frozen blueberries and it just doesn't, they don't cook right with frozen blueberries. So if you're gonna use frozen blueberries, let them come to room temperature because otherwise they keep that pancake batter too cold and they're also very wet. So it kind of results in like a mushy around and we just don't want that. So there's our blueberries and these are so big they're not going all the way down. So I'm just gonna be happy with that. Actually, I think I'll just put a little on top like that. Now I can cover them because I don't want them to get crispy. You want your blueberries juicy when you bite in there. So yum, just kind of coax that over. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh, yum. So bye-bye blueberries, y'all go do your thing. Making that pancake all kinds of moist and blueberry yumminess. All right, so there's that. You can tell which one is my favorite. Those yummy blueberry with the antioxidants and vitamins, good stuff. I have here 11 big ol' pancakes. Breakfast is done even before you finish your first cup of coffee. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, give me a like. Buon appetito, buongiorno. Have fun making pancakes from scratch, without eggs, without milk. First thing on a Saturday morning. If I can do it, you guys, y'all can do it. Ciao.